Hey, have you missed me? Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here and I am glad to be here too. That is the longest break I have taken from long form content in quite a while, but I am back again today with another One Brand Wash Day. We're going to be testing out the Function of Beauty line, and I'm actually really excited to try this for several reasons, but mainly a lot of my clients in salon have been telling me how much they love the Function of Beauty mousse. And occasionally a client or two will tell me that they're using the Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner, and I thought it would be fun to test it out. I've been dying to test it out and I just haven't. In case you're brand new here, hi, my name's Courtney and I love talking all things wavy curly hair, healthy hair science, and as of late, I have become a certified cosmetologist here in the state of Texas. And if you are interested in getting a curly haircut with me, you can do that. I just live way out in the middle of nowhere, so you more than likely will have to drive, unless you just so happen to live in my hometown of Abilene, Texas, or surrounding that. And you may be looking at my hair and going, Courtney, why do you talk about wavy curly hair? Because your hair is straight. And to you, I say, I see what you're saying. Honestly, this is an example of what my hair has looked like in the past when I style it wavy curly. It can look curly when I style it. I am currently going through what I suspect to be some hormonal changes. I'm getting old, and that's okay. But with that hormonal shift, it has appeared to have affected my natural curl pattern because, believe it or not, this is shampooed, conditioned, leave-in conditioner, brushed out, air-dried, product-free hair. Yes, I know. I see it too. I really do. This is what it's been looking like. Was I even in frame? This is what happens when I don't film for a while. I forget how to film. But also, my hair is getting really long, and before you run to the comments and say, hey Courtney, if you just wore your hair shorter, then it would be more wavy curly. Thanks, but I would like to wear my hair long for now. I do this. I go through seasons and phases where I grow my hair out incredibly long, and then I chop it off. Comment a green heart emoji if you've been here since Allison Lupo chopped all my hair off when we donated it. That was super duper fun. All right, I have rambled on long enough. Probably about 68% of you have clicked out of the video at this point. Let me explain what a One Brand Wash Day is, and then we'll get into it. So for years here on my channel, I have been doing a series called One Brand Wash Days, wherein we compare 3 products. Well, it's not comparing 3 products, but we use 3 products on one head of hair, and I show you how those products perform. That way, you have consistent variables of comparison side by side about how different products perform on at least one head of hair. You're also getting my commentary on the products. And seeing as how I have tried out over 300 different curly hair products, honestly, at this point, it's probably more. But when I last counted, it was 300 curly hair products. Yes, I have a problem. It's okay. I know. I have a very wide frame of reference when I'm comparing products for you guys. And in case you are interested in snagging for yourself my frame of reference, like just a download from my brain to yours of those 300 different products compared side by side, I do have a digital Wavy Curly Confidence product guide. Feel free to check it out. People have purchased it, downloaded it, and really enjoyed it. It's been helpful. It has not been updated super duper recently, but still, broad frame of reference. All right, that's enough of that. Let's head over to my tub and get to washing. And here we are in my tub. Welcome. I'm still figuring out the new setup here in our new place, so thank you for bearing with me. First up, we're going to be going in with the Function of Beauty Wavy Hair Shampoo. This is what she looks like. It's purple. That's very cute. And it's a very fruity, clean scent. Not too terribly overpowering. It's not aggravating my fragrance allergy right away, which is very nice. And it appears to already be foaming and lathering in my hands. Very nice, very nice. It is a little bit of a stiffer lather. The bubbles are a little bit smaller. The formula feels very concentrated. When I'm working with a shampoo that has a super stiff lather like this, I can add just a touch of water to it and it'll help it loosen up and spread a little bit better because I need to cleanse my entire scalp. Really nice lather though. Look at this. And that, my friends, is how we cleanse the links. It does literally say wash, rinse, repeat. So I'm gonna follow instructions because turns out that that's not a suggestion. That's an actual instruction most of the time. On my second cleanse, I usually like to kind of sort of part my hair and really get my crown area. I've got a lot of hair, so I kind of sort of have to do that. I never scrub the lengths of my hair to cleanse them. I always just kind of squeeze that lather through. And that tends to be enough cleansing for those delicate ends. Now we're going in with the conditioner. It's purple too! I don't think that this would work to like tone your hair at all if you had blonde hair. That's the texture, it's medium. It's not super thick, it's not super thin. Same fragrance as the shampoo. I would call that like grape fragrance. But I'm also the world's worst at describing fragrances. But it kind of reminds me of like grape bubble gum a little bit. I'm not bad at it. Working that through with my fingers. And yes, the longer my hair is getting, the longer detangling is taking. Honestly, I'm really past due for a haircut, but that's okay. Eventually, I'll get around to it. Right now, I'm having too much fun working in the salon, doing other people's hair. You know, it would have been helpful if I had detangled my hair prior to washing it. When I'm really struggling to detangle my hair, I'll add a little bit more water, not enough to rinse the conditioner out, but just a little bit more. Goodness gracious. Maybe I am beginning to miss shorter hair. There it goes. All right, now I'm going to brush the conditioner through my hair. Now that it's finger detangled and I'm not gonna be ripping and shredding my hair, I would say that this conditioner has really decent slip considering everything. That did not take nearly as long as I was expecting it to. Now I'm gonna organize my curl clumps with the Bounce Curl Define brush. This is something I've been like trying to explain to my clients in the salon lately, and it's been a little tricky. First of all, not a detangling brush. This is just a styling brush. I'm brushing everything really nicely and smoothly forward, and my hair is already detangled, so no risk of injury to the hair. Then I'm going to take the brush and really push the hair away from my face, like so. And this will create a bunch of parts along my scalp, like on my crown right here. That way, my hair doesn't look weird when I flip right side up. Now I'm brushing the hair off the sides and back of my neck. And I'm really gonna crank this brush on its side so that it creates some really nice curl clumps here. This is like in between super precise brush styling and no brush styling. It's a little bit faster and easier than the full shebang when it comes to brush styling your hair, but you don't get quite as awesome of waves and curls when you do it this way. Then taking this little crown section right here for good luck. I have a double cowlick right there. That's why I do that one. Now that we're all brush styled, as brush styled as we're gonna get, I'm gonna go in with the Function of Beauty Wavy Hair Zero Gravity Styling Mousse. I'm excited. I wouldn't call this a mousse. I would call this a foam because I have to pump it to get it out. Hold on. All right, I just stood up and shook the hair off the back of my head, and that's kind of the swing curl clump method right there. It keeps the curl clumps from sticking together in weird ways, and it kind of helps shake them into their natural curl families, if that makes sense. Now I'm just gonna glaze this over. Ooh, that is a way more floral scent, kind of like jasmine. And since this is the first time I'm using this product, I really have no idea how much to use. I'm just gonna keep adding product until my ancestors whisper at me to stop. Or scream at me to stop. Because I'm Courtney, and I tend to believe that more is more. But also I have a ton of hair, and it's quite long at the moment. So I need more product than I did when I had postpartum hair shedding and my hair was at my shoulders. All right, and that seems good to me, so I'm gonna go plot my hair and diffuse and be back to show you the final result. And this is the hair after diffusing. Look at her, look at this. This is surprisingly good. I don't need to like scrunch out the crunch. I am going to fluff my roots a bit because they're looking some special kind of way. And the way I like to do that is just to slide my fingers in to my roots like so. Oh, you can't see it. Nah, come down here. All right, my hand is open. I slide my fingers in. I shake back and forth like so. And there we have it. Ooh. Yes, that's better. All right, and here are the final results. Fluffed, but not scrunched. Usually I say fluffed and scrunched, but we didn't scrunch today. The hair is getting so long. So long. And because I know you love it, this is what the hair looked like at the end of the day after a day in my wild and crazy mom life. This is how it held up. And this is what the hair looked like on the morning of day 2 with absolutely zero refresh. And I know, it's not the waviest or curliest my hair has ever been. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I am starting to experience some like hormonal hair changes, and I have like styled my hair wavy curly when it's been this long, and it was more wavy curly than it is right now. So that's what I'm using as my basis of comparison. I'm not looking at how long my hair is and going, it's not wavy curly because it's long. My hair has been this long before and been more wavy curly. I do have this really strange ability to go back and forth between styling my hair curly and letting it be straight. It's one of the beautiful things of being a wavy gal. We have way more versatility. We may get really frustrated with our wash day longevity because the curls just simply don't stick around for as long as we'd like. We can't get day 17 hair. We just can't. There are very few humans that can, but the ones who can typically have a tighter curl pattern. The looser curl pattern is just gonna stretch out and elongate as the day goes on. So if you've been in that boat, don't feel bad. It is what it is. Tips and tricks for getting your curls to last longer, for getting your waves to last longer, are to like layer your stylers. I feel like the Function of Beauty products feel absolutely ridiculously good in my hair. My hair is very lightweight. It's very shiny. It smells amazing. It feels like slippy and silky. It doesn't feel textury and gritty like some of the foams or mousses will do. If you've been looking for a drugstore foam or mousse, this is one to try. The dough, I've tried that recently and it has way more grit and it's more drying. If you want something that feels a little bit more conditioning but is super duper lightweight, Function of Beauty. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for watching till the very end. You are the special ones. I deeply appreciate y'all. And as always, I sure hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.